Hey everybody, what is up? This is Mr. Extraordinary back with yet another video. This is Africa is Next podcast. Oh yeah. Unfortunately, Tebelokhala couldn't join us, but I do have my two Jonin ninjas from Konoha over here. We have Zanozuko and Buckmeister Cool. Let's start with Buckmeister Cool. Just introduce yourself, sir.
Summoning Jutsu, advert style. what is up, everybody? It's your boy Buckmeister, twice the nice that you are used to. Blimpson. We are talking some Naruto. So excited. But if you want to check me out, you can check me out on Buckmeister Cool, Meister Geek Reacts. Those I'm fusing channels together. Buckmeister Cool Reacts, Meister Geek Media. You see, I did my summoning jutsu wrong. Those are my two YouTube channels that you can check me out on. Recast T'Challa campaign across all my social medias. Buckmeister Cool on all my social medias as well. And you can go read Black Panther vs. Kang, issue 3 on Webtoons. Go check it out. You can read 1, 2, 3. It's out right now on Webtoons. But let's talk some Naruto.
Oh, and then we have Zanozuko.
Datebayo! Hey, sengikhona sengimazi. Sokhuluma uNaruto. Isikhokho sakhona ilasilamba. Molentumelanga gaetso ke nazuko bona ka mlambo mona. We welcome you to the show. You can see your boy's a little hype because we're talking about the John, the orange one, the fox one, the Rasengan one. The only need 2 Jitsus to beat you. Rasengan and Shadow Clone. That's it. I don't need anything else. I do my skills. Is Koko Sakoni last number Saka Kohana. Datebayo. Welcome everyone.
All right, guys, as you can see, the guys are hyped up. I'm also hyped up. We're going to be doing this long series. We're going to be doing it bit by bit, arc by arc. So we're going to be doing the first arc. I believe it's the Land of the Waves.
Yeah,
just a bit of information. Most of you probably know this information, but hey, we're just going to say it anyway. So yeah, Naruto was released in 1999, Shonen Jump. Came out the same year as One Piece by Eiichiro Oda. But this one was done by Masashi Kishimoto. Masashi Kishimoto was inspired by Katsuhiro Otomo, who did Akira. He was also inspired by the late Akira Toriyama. Yeah, man, this is one of the best stuff that came out, so much so that it became one of the big three. The big three is Bleach, Naruto, and One Piece. So yeah,
at one point I think it was outselling both of them. I think it was like the top of the big three, and then One Piece took over again. But unlike this one, unlike One Piece, Naruto. Oh,
he's here.
Is he here?
Hey,
Who?
Goku's here.
Goku's here.
Guys, it's Goku.
Goku just freeze.
No, actually, it's Naruto. Naruto also does this where he comes last minute when everybody's dying.
Oh, yeah.
Son. Okay, I almost went far. One of my coolest moves in Naruto is the Naruto kick, where he comes in, kicks, and then like the foot is there. One of the coolest.
He actually does it in this arc. Naruto actually does it at the Land of the
Wait,
Waves.
we'll get there. Hey, bro, how you doing?
What's up?
Can everyone hear me?
We can hear you, bro. Can you hear us?
Can you hear me?
Hear you.
Evo.
Yeah.
Hey, cosplaying.
You're even cosplaying, dog. You are serious, my G.
Yeah, I mean, you did say you were doing Naruto, so I was like, you know what? Let me just do my best.
But you're being inaccurate. You're supposed to be wearing this one. I'm playing.
It's all good, dog. Dog, thanks for joining us, man. This is African Frame Podcast. Just basically,
next, my guy.
Oh, sorry, Africa is Next podcast. We're basically just chopping up manga, anime, and all things of that sort. So one of our members who sadly cannot join us today, he showed us a video of you on TikTok. Where you were asking, where are the guys that are talking about manga and anime? So We saw your video. I told the guys, yo, we need to get
How
you.
many jutsu? Yeah.
Something jutsu.
Sibatshele sesifikile.
All right.
Yes,
Yeah.
sesifikile.
Sorry, are you saying something?
Funny thing on this video. Yeah, funny thing on that video, I actually, like, a lot of people did stitch it and are like, oh, we're here, we're here. I was like, damn, finally, because I'm not gonna lie, when it came to like the South African content creators, most of the time, you see the basic one, the generic one. So like the anime content creators tend to be like restricted in a way, like it's rare to find them.
Yeah, that's true, dog. That's true. So I just wanted to introduce yourself, man, to the viewers, people that are going to be watching this. Who are you? What got you into anime and stuff like that?
Where can they find you?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. My name is Sean. I go by King Sean Tinker on YouTube and TikTok. I mainly talk about anime, movies, comic book, manga, and yeah, that's about it. So the main thing that actually just got me to anime was like, the basic South African standard. We all grew up watching Dragon Ball Z on SABC2, piqued my interest. I've been watching it ever since. I will say I started watching anime properly back in 2020 because it was COVID, wasn't going to school, got into it. Then I could say I started making content around last year because I was like, hey, I like this stuff. I don't see that many people talking about it, especially from South Africa. Let me just go ahead and here we are.
Shout out, dog.
All
Shout
right, shout out to you. We'll put the link in the description, or Mr. Extraordinary will probably put the link in the description, and then people can.
Yeah,
go
no,
ahead
I'll
over
definitely do that. I don't know, man. I'm not the only one that's getting a bit of interference on his feed there.
I like, for me it's clear, but then it also cuts a little bit. So
Oh.
I think also maybe it's that thing of, because remember when I moved to my new place
Yes.
as well, I had the same
Uh-huh.
issue.
I think when it's your first session on Skype, the reception is not so great, but we can still hear you, bro. But
Yeah.
anyway, man, welcome, man. It's an honor, man, to have you around. And thanks for cosplaying. Like you raised the bar.
Hey, made it legit, Ntwana. Now we have to find our things.
Hey, dog, I need to
Hey,
find
Joe.
a permanent marker and just put like lines on my face or something. I don't know. Yeah.
Whatever.
I need to color my eye red or something.
I mean, I also had the headband, but it's like a hidden mist one, so it wouldn't go well with the
Hey,
thing. So I was like,
Oh.
Oh, you from the Hidden Mist? I thought, dog. I'm confused.
Yeah, I'm about to ask. Hidden mist.
Because, like,
How? Okay. First question. Why the hidden mist?
actually, when I remember, we all know that there's not that many anime stores around here, right? So I
Right.
remember when I found one, it was like 2 years back, like in Rosebank. It was an anime store. It was freaking amazing. So I don't live around Rosebank, so it was kind of a rare occasion to go there. I saw like they were selling headbands. I was like, damn, I need one. All right. When I was looking, they only had like the hidden mist one, and it's like a rogue one. So I was like, okay, it's pretty cool. Let me just get it. And here we go. And the Naruto jersey, I remember actually making a video about it because everyone likes asking me, like, when you get that jersey, I actually thrifted it like a joke for like $20. It was like a rare find. So I was like, damn,
$20? Wow, bro.
You
Yeah,
need to go
$20,
shopping
man.
with you.
Hey, bruh. Like you've got the luck there, man. You've got the luck.
He
Like,
hit
that's the
hit
thing. I was like,
no, this guy hit a dojutsu on that seller. I'm telling you now. He was like,
all right. So, like, what were y'all talking about?
Oh yeah, we're just
Okay.
talking about Naruto. Basically, we're just giving some trivia that Naruto came out in '97 in Shonen Jump, and then it was created by Masashi Kishimoto. We're just saying Masashi Kishimoto was inspired by Akira Toriyama, and he was inspired by Katsuhiro Otomo. And then we're just mentioning that it came out the same year as One Piece, and Shonen Jump. And then we're just mentioning that Naruto is also part of the big three. I just don't know when it got animated. I'm sure it was like the early 2000s.
it was 2000. I
Yeah,
want to
it's a-
say 2002. I think
Mm.
somewhere. I know I
Yeah,
caught
it's
it 2000. I think I caught it 2003, 2004, somewhere there. But I know there was a lot of episodes out when I started watching it.
Yeah, same here.
I caught
I caught
like
it mad late. I caught it like 2006.
Mm.
Yeah.
I
So,
couldn't.
because
All for.
for me, I was looking for like, because as I was watching Dragon Ball Z and all of that stuff, I was also looking for something else. Because when you start with one anime, and you're like, what's like this? And then
Right.
somebody said Naruto. That's when I started watching it.
Mm.
And funny thing for me, because like just like everyone else, I'm a majority of South Africans, when I started watching anime on SABC2, I remember the first episode of Naruto I ever watched was like on a Saturday, still using cable TV, and I was just like scrolling through random channels, and I actually found them playing a weekly recap of all the episodes. So I was like, okay, damn, what's this? So I'm not gonna lie, when I first started watching Naruto, I was just like watching it when it did. So some episodes were all jumbled up and whatnot. I remember watching it. It was during the Sosora versus Kakuro fight in Shippuden. I was like, damn, this is actually good. I've never seen it before until I think I got into Naruto officially, like obviously in 2020, because it was everyone on this BC2 again. That's when I finished it, and I was like, okay, this is genuinely good. And then Boruto came out, but I will say in terms of Boruto,
We
yeah,
don't
the
speak
manga
about
is
that around here.
No, you have to
like,
understand,
okay,
it
let me
doesn't
say,
exist here. Like how there's
all
no
right, wait,
war in Basing say, there's no Boruto after Naruto.
okay, I'll say this. I'll be the defender of Boruto. The anime, we don't talk about it, right? But the manga, like genuine, like I read the manga, right? Trust me, it is amazing. Like especially with what's happening with Two Blue Vortex, like it's really good. It's just the anime wasn't like true to the adaptation. That's why like
Dog. But even in the true adaptation, they have Naruto losing his chakra and Sasuke losing to a kunai, and I'm like, and Metal Lee also is unlocking the first gate through anxiety. It's like, okay, I'm clearly not the target audience here.
yeah, like I think like just like everyone else, we all know that Boruto wasn't needed, right? I feel like it was just a cash grab. That's why they winded up introducing Kaguya because Shonen Jump wanted to prolong the story, and like here we are.
Yeah. No, I mean, hey, if you enjoy it, more power to you. But I just see my favorite characters getting dog walked, and I'm like, yeah. Naruto,
They're so
what? Like, dog, you running out of chakra. You're the Hokage, and you have the best jutsu, like the best jutsu.
But didn't he part ways with QB at a point?
No. So that
no.
Yeah,
kind of worms. But I'm just talking about how Daman was able to create hundreds of clones, went through battles back to back. But now because of paperwork, he's tired and he can't maintain his clones. K1.
paperwork.
Yeah.
so
This
funny
man
thing,
fought for
I remember
as a genin with his sorry to this man fought as a genin with his chakra not flowing properly because the QB because what's his face Snake Man had sealed his QB thing, his QB chakra, so his
Orochimaru.
chakra wasn't flowing properly. Yeah, Orochimaru, and he fought for a day and a night. And while he was fighting day and night doing that, he was still keeping up what was that the transformation jutsu. Come on.
Yeah, he fought. He beat a whole Jinchuriki without using his own Jinchuriki powers. Like that whole fight is just Naruto's regular chakra. Now, as an adult in his 30s, he can't maintain a clone. I'm like, yeah, whoa. And also, I'm just like, I don't like the idea that Naruto peaked at 16. That doesn't make sense to me. I'm like, there's no, like, you can't put 30-year-old Kakashi versus 16-year-old Kakashi and think 16-year-old Kakashi is gonna win. There's no chance.
Right.
But now with Naruto, I don't see him beating himself at 16 years old. If you put those two versions in a battle, 16-year-old Naruto is washing adult Naruto every time.
Okay, guys, I think we're getting carried away.
Yeah,
Sorry.
okay.
Just a heads up, we tangent a lot.
Yeah.
Getting back to it.
Yeah. So on Naruto, okay, being weaker or stronger at his older age. I remember I made a video, and it was actually like a theme that's been going around. So we all remember Baryon mode if we watched Boruto when like Naruto and Kurama clashed their chakras together, create a new form of energy, and then the first one to run out of chakra dies. So I made a video. I was like, after that whole event, Naruto still had half of his chakra. And I was like, truly speaking, that means half of Naruto's chakra was equivalent to a full chakra Kurama. And people were like, nah. I'm like, genuinely, look at how everyone mode works. Like, no one has control on which chakra gets consumed faster. And I was like, that's actually a bigger feat for Naruto. Like, regardless of how we look at it, I was like, that's actually like a bigger feat for Naruto because my man has like more chakra than a Bichu. That's got to be something else.
Right.
Anyway, we'll go and circle.
Which
That's
just makes now the rest of it even stupider.
We'll get
We'll get there. We'll get there.
so we just
But he is a reincarnation of Indra, Ashra. I think Indra.
Now
and
we're
she's like
jumping
half-
the whole series. Let's just start part one.
We'll
Let's just
get there.
start part
We'll
one.
get
Let's
there.
start. Let's get
So basically,
to...
we just want to start from the beginning. Basically, how this starts is we're getting a view of a Mount Rushmore of Konoha, the great the Hokages of Konoha, and we see this kid. He's painting on this, on the faces of these big, great ninjas.
But like, also, I feel like Naruto also knew the fourth. Like when we get into what happened with the fourth, I feel like he knew something was going on because the way he painted the fourth's face. If you look at the way he's painting all of the faces, he focused on the fourth specifically. I'm telling you, Chief.
Yeah, he was like, "We're not Toragan,
You look like my daddy. Where you at?
But on that, I can see it's like phenomenal foreshadowing from Kishimoto, like that, because I think we found out like Gucci was his father around Shippuden before, like it was even confirmed itself. But I can say that's good foreshadowing.
Yeah, I think.
But like that, like when we get into a later arc, when I see a picture of him, I'm just like, how did now I was like,
How was this kept a
Telling me
secret?
that nobody in the village said
no one
something.
like dog. The hair is spiked. It's yellow. Come on.
Nobody said it.
The dad is called the Yellow Flash.
Like nobody, dog, said, "Yo, Naruto, that's it. Quick, let me tell you something." Dog.
No, but remember, nobody said anything because that was basically a law. Like you can't let him know
I'm
that.
saying, how's the village treating? Okay, but anyway, we're skipping again. So
That now is...
Wait, he gets caught. He gets caught. I think what happens to him again? Is he sent to the? Did they send him to the third?
no, they don't send him to the third. So Iruka catches him, and then basically what happens is that Iruka makes him clean all of it up,
Oh, okay.
and then buys him
feeds him
ramen.
to ramen.
Yeah, that's where we meet the noodles guy.
Yeah.
Shout out to the noodles guy, man.
Oh, yeah.
Save the village. That man is a hero.
That guy, you see the noodles guy and the cabbages guy in Avatar: The Last Airbender. Those guys have been pushing business for years, bro. Those guys are proper hustlers.
Since
No, but now I'm telling you now, that guy is a hero. Ichiraku Ramen, that guy's a hero. Without him,
Naruto would have gone to
funny
the
thing
dark
about-
side, man. That ramen kept him good, man.
funny thing on the Ishiraku Roman guy, I saw like it wasn't even anything serious. It was like a weird fan theory that he's actually an Uchiha, seeing how he always has his eyes closed, and he was actually the same team as Minato. Like, genuinely, there's a picture, okay, between Minato and Jiraiya. Nah, it's not Jiraiya, it has to be Minato. Yeah, between like genuinely like he's an Uchiha, and trust me, the argument was like solid. I genuinely believed it because it was that good of an argument.
if he was an Uchiha dog, why was he not helping Sasuke? Like he should have been giving Sasuke ramen also. Like my guy.
But I've never actually seen that guy's eyes though. His eyes are always closed. It's like Brock from Pokemon.
Yeah, so it's like, I mean,
you know what? Maybe
that
it
whole-
was Hagoromo in disguise. Maybe Hagoromo was like, "Hey, let me see if I can take care of this nigga because I messed up in the previous life or something." I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay,
So,
That's cool.
yeah, so he dance. They so basically we get introduced to Konoha. We get introduced to ninjas. We get introduced to some characters.
Yeah, they did a
Yeah.
lot of world building in that first episode. Like,
Yeah. I don't know if they introduced the school first or if they just showed us a backstory of him by the swing everybody just
No, I mean they go through like what they do is they go through their attack with the fox of the village, and then after that we get the
Yeah.
opening to Naruto, and then we get the school, and then after the school, then we don't get an explanation on chakra until until Land of Waves.
yes.
After, but like yeah, we do get okay. They have magic. They can create clones, and we get to see the transformation jutsu.
Right.
Which Naruto is constantly failing.
Yeah, because I think he was supposed to transform and then he does his whole sexy jutsu thing, right?
Yeah.
In school, in class.
Hey, created a whole section
Legend.
there on the internet.
And he was supposed to practice what? Kagebushin? No.
Yeah, no. It was Kagebushin.
Okay. And
Wasn't
then
that the
he-
transformation jutsu?
No, I think it was a
No,
transformation.
so remember that one is practice. The Henge transformation or the transformation jutsu was them practicing.
Yes.
And then the exam is where he was supposed to do the shadow clone. And he couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Okay, so wait. He hears about the forbidden scroll, right? Or something like that.
No.
No,
So remember, after what's this? He makes a clone, and Mitsuki tries to tell Iruka, like, yo, Iruka, I mean, I know it's not a perfect clone, but he made one. We can pass him. And Iruka's like, no, we can't pass him. He failed.
Right.
So Naruto is sulking, and then Mitsuki comes and consoles him by saying that him and Iruka are the same. Because Iruka grew up with no parents and all of that stuff, because he lost his parents to the fox, or whatever the case was.
Right. And I think this is when we just, I mean, I don't know about you guys. When I read it the first time, I had the feeling that Mitsuka's like the good teacher and then Iruka is like the bad guy.
Yeah.
Star and
Yep.
everything.
And then, hey, Masashi Kishimoto, pen was on fire. Switch the whole thing up.
True.
He was hungry, dog. That dude needed to eat. So he needed to pay his
Rent was
rent.
due, Baba. Landlord was knocking on the door.
It's like, no, I need to make this
You know-
like a plot twist of note.
Yeah, one thing I genuinely appreciate about mangakas, like it's like go big or go home. Like they're willing to sacrifice their health for the story.
Hey,
Like even like, bro, that's why I
I
appreciate
don't-
it.
I
Like
don't
that's
agree
what
with
great
that,
movies
though.
are. Kishimoto and whatnot made it because like these people are animating, storing a chapter like every week for like God knows how long. And I feel like that's what dedication is. It's the hunger, and that's what that's how we got such phenomenal stories, man. But you know what? I feel like as time progresses, you do eventually lose your touch, seeing how we
No,
went.
but I'm saying also, I feel like, dog, you should not be doing that. Like, if he did monthlies, we'd all still be there. There's no way if he never dropped 1 week. Like, Oda took a 2-week break and people were sulking, but then when he came back, he was back. So, like just the message to create: don't kill yourself over your story. It's not worth it.
Yeah,
I think there should definitely be a limit.
balance.
Hmm.
Like my boy Thanos said,
But
man, balance. Like everything should be.
Yeah, I feel like one thing that's killing them is the working conditions of Japan. Like people go to the extreme there. Like the working class is very, very pushed. So I think, especially with something as manga, because it didn't get fully acknowledged until like the late 90s to the early 2000s. So when starting, like mangakas had to prove themselves. So it's like they're working twice or even like 3 times the normal amount like a normal person works. But props to them, and they finally made it, and like here they are. We're talking about them as we speak.
Bro, there's this guy, I spoke about him before. He created 20th Century Boys and he did Pluto, man.
Oh,
I don't know why I'm forgetting his
why am
name.
I forgetting his name?
I don't know why I'm forgetting his name either. But that guy he had a tendency of creating 2 manga at the same time, dog. With all that hard work that one mangaka is struggling for one project, he would have to do for 2, dog. Which is so weird for me. Like, I feel like, dog, how did you manage? He was even hospitalized at a point. What's his name again? I love this man so much. Why am I forgetting his
I'm
name?
looking it up now. I have to look it up. Because I don't understand
Naoki
why I'm
Urasawa.
forgetting.
Naoki Urasawa.
Oh,
Naoki Urasawa.
Urasawa.
Yeah.
Naoki Urasawa, yeah.
Sawa Ichigo.
He also did Monster and Billy Bat. So it's like, and his stuff is very convoluted. His stories are very convoluted. So like, dog, how do you think about 2 convoluted stories at the same time? doing them simultaneously.
I don't know. I'm doing something similar right now.
Yeah, but are you releasing every week?
No, but I'm not releasing every week, and I
Yeah, that's the thing. So, hey, dog.
So it takes a level of intelligence and a bit of insanity, man. Like genuinely, like no normal person can go that far. I was even because recently I got into Fujimoto. Mainly I started off with of Chainsaw Man, and then I saw that he made Fire Punch, which was like phenomenal. And then I'm going into this, and one thing about Fujimoto I can give him is he likes going the darker route. Not dark compared to other mangakas, but like he likes to focus on more real and raw stories. Like, long story short, not gonna spoil the manga, but like Fire Punch is about a guy who has regenerative abilities and is constantly on fire, so he can't go on. And like,
I read that. I read that, and where they went with the story, I was like, I think I'm done here.
it's like really, really dark. Because I'm not gonna lie, shonen anime isn't like that really dark. We grew up in Naruto, Dragon Balls, things, stories that are pretty simple at first. So we're asking Fujimoto like the focus on like some darker stuff, and I have to appreciate it. He's also saw what's this his manga Look Back is also getting an anime movie this year as well.
Oh, shout out. Wait, so does he do shonen or does he do seinen? Is that seinen? Fire Punch?
Fire Punch, I guess, counts as seinen because they have things like cannibalism in there, I guess.
And
but
then
like
Chainsaw?
But Chainsaw, they count it as shonen, and I don't know why.
Yeah,
I guess because it's got the power set and it's got the protagonist with spiky hair, the people, I guess, want to put it in shonen magazine because other stuff also, like Hell's Paradise, Jigo Koraku, I think is what it's called in Japanese. I'm not sure I'm saying that right, but that's also known as shonen, and they've got big old biddies in there and all of that stuff. So I don't.
But shonen
Japan doesn't care. Japan doesn't care.
I don't care though. Sexy jutsu, like having a demon fox inside of you. I mean, come on. That's
so basically, let's get to the end of that episode because then I think we can start getting to the build-up of the Land of the Waves. So what's this? Yeah. So Mitsuki basically tricks Naruto into getting in the manga. In the anime, they don't show now how Naruto got the scroll. They just show that he got in and he got out.
Right.
In the manga, they show that he used sexy jutsu on the third Hokage, and that's how he managed to escape with the scroll.
Exactly.
That's a goated move. Like, who can defeat that, bro?
It's taking out Jonin. It's taking out interdimensional beings.
Even Kaguya was like, whoa.
Oh man.
Oh,
yeah, I think then he is, as he was about to give Mitsuki the scroll, I think Iruka comes through, right?
No, so remember the whole village is like, we have to kill him now. And like even the third is sitting there. And I'm just like, dog, I just saw you fall prey to the sexy jutsu. Like you can't have this serious face. Like, come on, guy. Like, I feel like the third just let him take it. Like the third knew, like, I guess he was gonna like that's the thing about the third Hokage. Like he's a weird Hokage. Like he's very hands off at times. Where he's
like Dumbledore.
Sorted himself out.
Like Dumbledore, though, from Harry Potter. If you think about it, we know he's powerful, but it's like he's so passive about so many things.
There's all the complaining on how like the third Hokage, like he's the worst Hokage and whatnot. Like truly speaking, the decisions he has made are very questionable. But they said he's the only Hokage that had the audacity to parade with that Hokage shirt. Like he was the one constantly walking around Konoha, and I was like, bruh, you are literally one of the most hated Hokages. Like, how can you literally do this, man?
Really? But also,
he wasn't hated in the village. He was hated by us.
Yeah. No, I'm saying I think he was a fine Hokage. Like he did all right, but
also
like, there is things where it's just like, hey, what?
I think what people don't realize is that he came out of retirement. Like, he had already done his job, and then the fourth then came in and got murked. So obviously he didn't choose a successor after the fourth. The fourth was supposed to choose someone, so he had to come out of retirement. So I'm sure he was passive because now he's an old man. You know what I mean? So it's possible.
No, I mean, like, yeah, he was tired, but I'm saying there's also things where he's done where it's like heroin. But I think overall he was
Like
not.
at least send social services to make sure Naruto's eating, bro. Like, come on.
Like bro literally had rotten milk in his fridge, and bro would like pass around. Like it genuinely pissed me off watching this.
Well,
one.
I don't know. Like the thing is also the ninja world. Like when you have people like Kakashi taking care of themselves, and like you see a lot of kids who are self-sufficient. The third went, Naruto will figure it out, but he forgot
Yeah.
Naruto's
If
stupid.
Sasuke can figure it out, I'm sure Naruto can figure it out. You know?
Yeah.
Hey,
But
but
I'm just
Naruto,
saying,
no,
it's
man.
the same. Because I'm saying, it's the same village that's cool with child soldiers battling to the death at the age of 10, 11, and 12.
Hey, dog.
So,
But
And
also,
they'll
like,
probably
I
be
feel
younger
like
if they
also Sasuke,
graduated
who
younger.
loved Sasuke? Who was taking care of Sasuke? Who was protecting Sasuke?
no. The thing is with Sasuke was loved by the village. So I'm sure people always came around and were like, "Oh, Sasuke, you need this." Oh, Sasuke.
Oh, you poor
Remember,
child.
he also had unlike Naruto,
Golden
he had the sympathy of the massacre. Naruto didn't have sympathy.
Yeah, that's true. Okay.
Which is wild anyway. We'll get into that. But
Yeah.
okay, so Mitsuki tricks Naruto, Naruto gets the scroll, whatever. Iruka finds Naruto, Naruto's been training or whatever, which is like a first indication that he's a genius, because I think a lot of people, when we say Naruto is stupid, it's like he's not smart in the conventional way.
Yes.
He's an unconventional genius. Like the way it's that commentary on how the schooling system is failing a lot of kids because kids don't learn the way the schooling system teaches.
Right.
Like the way the schooling system works now, it doesn't work for everybody. So
Mm.
Naruto is one of those kids where he's smart, but you wouldn't know it if you kept on. What did Einstein say? If you judge a fish by its ability to swim, by its ability to climb a tree, it will always believe it's stupid or something like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's like you need the fish to be in water for it to look like a
Okay.
smart fish.
So he learns that technique very quickly, which is the shadow clone, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Staple.
But his is like
Kagebunshin no jutsu.
his is like super dog. It's not a normal shadow clone. That's like super multiple.
Oh no, but remember, the scroll he stole was for the multi. So
Yes,
he
it was
learned
forbidden, right?
so he learned a regular Kagebunshin, but the scroll was for the multi Kagebunshin.
Yeah, but like the thing is, it was meant for like 3 or 4, clones, and it was meant for recon. Naruto uses it for like. There's no ninja about his shadow clones. His shadow clones is I'm going to jump you and I'm going to destroy and smash you. There's no recon. There's no nothing.
Recon yan. Throw these hands up, boy. Throw these hands up.
Man. I mean, he literally made a technique for his multiple shadow clone jutsu. Like the Uzumaki barrage, man, it is literally insane. Every time I saw this man use it, I was like, this is like straight up jumping, man.
Yeah, but I think it was inspired by Rock Lee, I think. But we'll get there.
No, yeah, definitely.
No, but it was Rock Lee inspired, but it was Envy inspired because he saw Sasuke do
Sasuke
it.
do it.
But we're skipping.
But Sasuke copied
But
it
we're
from Rock
skipping.
Lee.
Yeah.
So then basically Mitsuki tells Naruto the truth about him being the fox, which was wild and everything. And then after that tries to kill him. Iruka saves the village, by the way. Iruka Sensei and Ichiraku Ramen Sensei. If those guys didn't exist, there's no Leaf Village. I'm telling you now.
Gara 2.0 would have come through right there.
Hey, dog.
And then that's where we get the big reveal that Iruka is actually the good guy and Mitsuki was just the bad guy all along. Yeah, that's done. I think we're gonna skip.
And then after that, he gets pwned.
I think we're gonna skip the introduction.
And then he gets promoted. I'm not promoted. He passes because he did the thing. So and then he gets to meet his. He becomes a genin, an official genin, meaning his training starts, and he meets his team and the coolest man in anime, Hatake
Kakashi.
Yeah.
But this is where, for your team to basically be approved by a leader or a leader who's supposed to train you guys, there has to be like a test of sorts to prove yourselves.
Yeah, the bell.
The bell test, yeah. And Kakashi has been failing people left, right, and center, dog, this entire time.
He even has a
Yes.
reputation. Kana, what did they call him? I forgot what
A
was
failing
like,
sensei or
yeah,
something like
a
that.
failing sensei or something like that.
Yeah, I remember there's a panel when I used to read the manga. There's a panel where he says, he tells Iruka that they're no longer your students, they're mine now. I'm like, yo. Yeah.
One man.
King Sean, I know.
And then basically, what happens is basically they just oh, sorry, sorry guys.
Okay. King Sean, I know load shedding might hit you at 10. So, do you have any parting shots before this thing? Unless, well, we hope it doesn't hit you. But if it does, do you have any parting shots for the guests? We hope to see you soon, man. Again, but if you have some parting shots.
Okay, I will say, since I got in late and there was some troubles, I think I might be able to do next week's episode. I'm not too sure. I'll give you a heads up. But yeah, notion in my head, like in a few. Okay, this is not a goodbye. It's more of I'll see you later. Yeah, I think I'll be available for next week to do it properly because genuinely, I'm not gonna lie, it's my bad.
No, it's all good, man. Trust me,
Yeah,
we
no worries.
also had our
We've all
issues
been
when we
here.
started, dog.
Yeah.
It was
All right,
messy.
cool.
Trust us, yeah. But please stay with us until this thing hits you, bro. Would still like to have you on.
Oh, man, I'll stay as long as I can.
Okay, cool.
Alright, so let's get, okay. So then we get introduced to Team 7. So we get Kakashi, and then so what basically is Naruto pulls a prank on because this is something that's notorious of Kakashi, which is also some great foreshadowing from Masashi Kishimoto for later. But Kakashi's always late. So
And
basically,
funny enough, it's deliberate.
yeah.
Yeah, because it's
Basically, it's an
Yeah.
Obito thing, I think. But
No,
yeah.
But him being late here, he did it specifically because he was trying to test their teamwork. Like the prank that Naruto pulls, Kakashi walks in and he does an observation and he's like, none of these guys actually coordinated anything here. Like he
Right.
would have been more impressed if they all tried to prank him than if it was just Naruto pranking him himself.
Right. And he also allowed that prank to work on him anyway. It's not like he didn't detect it. He knew
Yeah.
that it was coming.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think before they did the test, he wanted them to introduce themselves or something, right?
Yeah. That's when we get introduced to Sasuke and one of the most infuriating female characters of all time. Oh my god, Sakura.
Dude is all serious like this, dog. He's pulled like
But
this.
like during the Sasuke introduction, like bro literally delivered one of the coolest line. It was like, I don't like a lot of things, I hate a lot of things, but there's one person I hate the most. And you're like, all right, who's this person? Like genuinely.
You're 9.
Yeah, he even had different shading. Like he was shaded differently from everybody else. I was like, what's going on here? Everybody else has got regular shadows. This man has got cross hatching on his face. It's like, hey man.
Extra shadow.
Dog, you're 9 years old. What are you talking about, dog? You hate
Aura, man, the screen.
Yeah.
And then we get Sakura. Oh, I have one dream. And he's just like, oh man.
And then they start, they like Kishimoto used to have this thing of Sakura like having like inner thoughts.
Yeah.
Inner thoughts.
Chandaru,
He
Sha.
stopped that very quickly.
Yeah.
And someone says he wants to be the Hokage, and Kakashi's like, wow, these guys, everybody's just interested in themselves here. Like there's no teamwork whatsoever.
And actually, that's where also Kakashi gets a little peaked in Naruto because he says what we will see later. His best friend used to say all the time, "I want to be the Hokage."
Yeah. But
Sorry,
like,
King Sean, did you want to say something?
yeah, because it was like after that, right? When they did the bell test, like they went straight to it.
Yes.
Off that intro. But yeah, I feel like that was also one of the most heartwarming moments because when the Naruto was captured, like when he was punishing the others fed him, I was like, okay, damn, this is like some teamwork a bit. Although the road was a bit patchy, but I feel like that's one of the best episodes in Naruto. Like
I also love that line that Kakashi gives to Sasuke, where he's like the nail that sticks out that gets hammered the hardest. Like don't do this thing of thinking just because you're an Uchiha and you're special and you can do fireball jutsu you're better than everybody else.
Yes.
I'll thank you all the same.
Yeah, and mind you, he's reading a book at the time, dog. He's just
Oh, I love how when Naruto's like first off, Sasuke's like, no, Kakashi's like, the first thing a ninja needs is stealth. And then everybody goes and hides. And then Naruto is just like, stealth smells, let's go, boy. And then it's like, Kajabo Shindo Jutsu. And everybody's like, yo, Naruto hit real close, bro. He's about to do something. And then, pa, 1,000 years of death.
Only the 2 points, right? What did you say? I remember at some point I did actually look for the Icha Icha book, like Icha Icha tactics books, because I was like, genuinely, what is the book about? Like, I know it's a author. It's piqued my interest. I'm not gonna lie, it has piqued my interest at some point. I was like, it looks interesting. And then on the stealth part, Naruto is literally a ninja, but bro literally goes around wearing orange, man. Like that's not stealth.
With blonde hair.
He's not a ninja.
Doesn't he remind you of Black Star from
Soul Eater.
Soul Eater? Yes, thank you. Wow, I literally had it ready and then it just blanked out on me.
Oh, blue-haired kid.
Yeah.
Yes.
The one who says he wants to.
Because he was a ninja. He's a ninja who wants to stand out.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm the brightest star here. So.
Yeah, but look, that was an interesting. Clearly, we could see that Sasuke was the smartest, like he was the strategist, but he thought he was better than everybody, and that was his weakness. And Naruto didn't even think; he was just attacking first, thinking later. Sakura was just gushing over.
Oh Lord!
Sasuke.
She wasn't focused. So
No, I love how Kakashi
she didn't have a
was
reason to be a ninja. She was just a ninja because she wasn't really a ninja.
I love how Kakashi was like, she has the potential to be the genjutsu genius, and it's like, there's no chance. I don't believe you, Kakashi. I don't.
Look, I think Masashi just forgot about that, dog. Like eventually he's like, no, I'm gonna make her a healer. Forget this genjutsu nonsense.
I think when it comes to Sakura, a lot of things were just forgotten.
Yeah, I think we're losing King Sean, or we lost him already because it looks like he's frozen.
It looks like he's frozen.
But
Well, it's good to have him.
I'll ask him I'll ask to put it in the group. I think it would be best to keep him updated.
Oh yeah, no, definitely, yeah. Definitely just text him, ask him if he wants to be in the group, and he'll see all our randomness there.
Yeah. Okay, let's continue. So obviously they failed the first test dismally.
Yeah.
And the greatest jutsu in Konoha is revealed.
1,000
years of pain.
I know it is 1,000 years of death.
Yo, dude, I loved how when they did it, and then you just see Naruto's face, the slow change, the slow change, the slow change, the slow change, the slow change. He just bugs. That was like, that was top tier animation, man. Like, that was so awesome. It literally made you feel
Kakashi was such a troll. Like, bro, he didn't even give Naruto the dignity of looking him in his eyes as he whooped his ass. He was just like, okay, all right. And then he's like, no, just to embarrass you some more. 1,000 years of death.
But you know,
and also he had the book in his hand still. He was still reading the book while he did
reading.
I wonder if Kishimoto had already known that Kakashi's leader was Naruto's dad. I wonder what was going through Kakashi's mind if Masashi already knew this. That I'm training
the thing is, though,
my leader's kid.
I think the thing is, though, is that like with Kakashi at the time, he always intended to look in on Naruto because remember, he was on the security detail. We're skipping ahead.
Yeah.
But basically, I think the thing is with Kakashi, he did want to pay attention to Naruto, but I think it's just that he knew Sasuke's type, if you get what I'm saying. So he was just like, if I don't watch this guy, the things he will be capable of, and we've seen it, it gets proven, but the things he'll be capable of will be too dangerous. Whereas this guy, I feel like, as long as we can keep him around, he'll figure himself out.
So it's just he was entrusted to take care of both of these kids in a way. Like that was his
no, but I'm saying like the thing is with Sasuke, I think it was simply because of the Uchiha legacy and because as we learn, he is a Sharingan warrior.
Right.
But with Naruto, I think it was that thing of also because he was one of the best Jonin and the missions and everything. Bro was busy, so he didn't get the chance. It's like Jiraiya. When everybody says, "Where is Jiraiya? Why is Jiraiya not taking care of Naruto?" It's like, dog, he's tracking like 16 shadow groups, and he's trying to protect the village from the outside.
Exactly.
Like he can't come back every time just for one kid.
And I think that's why he even refused to be the Hokage. Like, yo, guys, there's a lot of other stuff that's happening outside. For me to be like sitting down every day, like signing papers and stuff. You know what I mean?
Also, can we just ask, why is the Hokage signing so much paperwork? I don't even know CEOs who sign that much paperwork at
I think
paper
it's because of
companies.
the
Like, what the hell?
economics of Konoha. If you remember, these ninja go on missions, right? These missions provide money. They get money. Okay, maybe I don't know if I'm going forward too far ahead.
No. Remember,
No,
we're
no,
about
but
to talk about the Land of Waves
but
now. So that's basically
no,
Land
but
of Waves.
and also the missions that they go on. So it is relevant.
Well, yes. But I
Yeah.
think let's just finish this bell thing quickly before we get there.
Oh, right. So yeah, basically
Right.
they fail the bell test. Naruto gets trapped and thingies, and then he gets tied. He tries to cheat. I think Naruto tries to cheat
Yes.
because he wants to
Yeah.
eat because Kakashi told him not to eat food, and then he gets tied to the thing, and then basically the first one to break basically the rules of Kakashi that Kakashi set is Sasuke.
Mm.
Because Sasuke says that we need to feed him in order to make sure that at least two of us can get the bell.
But
Like,
also, I think that was.
But also we need to also get the energy so that he has energy to this thing.
Yeah.
And then that goes then it shows us why Kakashi always failed people, because his test wasn't really so basically this is what Kakashi does, right? When he after all the thing, he leaves two plates of food, and there's three it's a three-man team. So he leaves two obentos, and then the third one somehow has been made a mistake or whatever, and he gets punished and he gets tied up. And then these two, they get the food, the ones who did okay.
Right.
And then to pass the test, you need to work as a team. And this test is that if the team decides to feed the one who messed up so that they can attack
Teamwork.
Kakashi.
Yeah.
So it's basically teamwork,
Yeah.
but it's just that in terms of now food. And then Team 7 eventually discovers it because Sasuke feeds Naruto, and then Kakashi comes out and is like, "Congratulations, you guys pass." And they thought they were gonna fail because they were like, "Oh no, he was actually here. We thought he'd left." And he's like, "No, you guys pass." And that's why
I'm saying,
Kakashi
and then
failed.
also like that we get like Masashi really in the beginning he was hitting a lot of foreshadowing, and I think like for the most part like there's some parts that fell off, yes, but one of the reasons why this is my favorite anime is because he really did follow through on these things as well.
Right.
Because we get foreshadowed with two things. We get to already see the development of Sasuke and Naruto's relationship,
Yes.
and we also get to see that what Kakashi says, it like rings through the entire
series.
Rings through the entire series.
Yeah.
Everything.
And also
so it's very telling that Sasuke is the first one to be like, all right, let me feed Naruto.
Yes. But it also tells you a lot about Sasuke as a character, because I mean we were initially we were seeing him through the lens of Naruto. So I mean you wouldn't really like him that much because you're on Naruto's side. Like, what's with this guy? This cool guy, this is cool, whatever. But once he does that Naruto, you realize, no, this guy is not the issue. Like, this guy has a good heart initially. It's just that he's on a different mission. But
by two, they have problems.
yeah. But I think one thing we're missing, man, is that one moment where Sasuke almost touches. I think he just slightly touches the bell.
That's when Kakashi literally like says to him, the hammer the nail that sticks out the biggest gets hammered down the hardest.
Right.
Because he was playing with Sasuke. He was like, no, I'll let Sasuke like get this off because like he wants to feel cool and special. All right, touch the bell. Now you're gonna learn.
You're gonna learn today.
Put you in the ground. Do something now, chief.
But I think he was impressed by his like him thinking on his feet like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but then the thing is that I think Kakashi also didn't want to give him too much credit on that because he was like, this is that Uchiha special instance where just because you're an Uchiha, you can do this and that and that. So I'm gonna humble you now and put you in the ground, chief.
So yeah, they're Team Kakashi now, Team 7, which is great. Then we get the first mission, as was explained. So what's the point of these missions? These missions, that's basically like,
Well, the first mission is for them to catch a cat. Naruto is upset.
Okay, so in the corner world, there are 5 tiers of missions. There's D missions where you you get like lost pets and things like that. There's C missions where you'll transport something to from A to B.
yeah, but they don't have cars here, by the way. So
Yeah, there's B missions where you'll be a protection detail, and then there'll be A missions where you'll be like well, probably those now like the assassinations, also protection, but like
stuff, no?
higher level people now. So the
Aren't
VIPs.
specifically like rather you're overseeing like trade, like either you're like the escort for people who are handling like trade negotiations between nations.
Yeah, those are
your-
like B. Those are
No,
like your
those I would say those are A. Like I think B it becomes like if you're doing reconnaissance or something. No. You're right. Reconnaissance
those
would
are
be A, and then B would be escort missions. Yeah, you're right.
yes. And then S tier missions would be like high level targets. Now this is now the best of the best have to get these missions. It's not just anyone can get it.
Yeah, like you're dealing with people that are in the bingo book or
and the bingo book is basically the top criminals, the Alcatraz of the criminals.
So basically, these ninjas could get hired by people, so they become like they're outsourced for these missions, and that's how the village makes money.
Yeah, because the thing is, everybody I think forgets that the Land of Fire is not the Hidden Leaf Village. The Hidden Leaf Village is just a part of the Land of Fire.
Right.
It's basically the ninja village.
Yeah.
It's the biggest ninja village because there's probably like those smaller ones, but it's the biggest ninja village.
Yeah. But it's a village. It's not like the Land of Fire is like populated by many people. Like basically that guy, the one we're gonna talk about, Tazuna, I think, the old dude who builds the bridge.
Yeah.
He's from the Land of Fire, if I remember correctly.
The Land of Fire is what, the country?
Yes, the country.
Yeah. That makes sense, yeah. So yeah, they basically now get a new mission. This old man wants to build a bridge, but he needs protection from the mafia. I just don't remember why he needs this protection.
He didn't need protection. He made it was a transport mission, but which became because he lied because he didn't have enough money. He didn't have enough money for a B mission, for a BT so he just lied and
because remember Kakashi says that now because basically after this, right? They get the mission, they go there, they're learning this thing, and then basically Tazuna says what's happening, and now they in the forest they get attacked by Zabuza. And like Zabuza, I think Kakashi deals with him and he gets away, and then that's when Sasuke looks at Naruto is like, "Oh, are you scared, you little scaredy cat or whatever." Naruto stabs himself and says, "I will never run away again," and then passes out because like Kakashi's like, "That's a brave thing, but you're like running out of blood right now."
So basically, he couldn't afford a B level.
No, it was S rank because like Zabuza was in the bingo book. Like he was a high level threat Jonin. So if you ever had to take him on, the mission automatically became S rank.
Right. But I'm just saying the old man, when he came there with false pretenses, he just couldn't afford he couldn't afford a B.
He couldn't afford the caliber of ninja that he needed. For that mission. So he just made it he got what he paid for, and which was Team 7.
But I guess also it shows you the genius of the third, because he knew that if Kakashi is there, then these kids should be fine. And Kakashi has like more experience than some of the Jonin in that whole village.
I think Kakashi's probably got, because remember this dude was already on missions since what, 10 years old. He's been
he's a veteran. He's a war veteran.
yeah,
Yeah.
like he's a war veteran. He's an Ambu veteran. He's a Jonin veteran.
Dog, he's the leader
So-
of leaders. Like you find that you have a leader somewhere that's leading a team, and when they look at Kakashi, they say sensei. You're like, you know.
Oh, but, actually, when remember, he was basically the leader of the Anbu. Like he had his own team,
Yeah.
but like whenever he got there, he was the main man.
So
Hey,
even Yamamoto, like the wood guy, he basically calls Kakashi
Yes.
senpai.
Yeah,
I was actually referring to him, but I just because I know it's far.
No, but I'm saying like even Asuma like sensei doesn't even like even Asuma sensei when he's like he's even like Kakashi and like he shows reverence to Kakashi and
Yeah.
everything. Like he's a whole sensei, but yeah, no, Kakashi was that dude, dog.
So you can tell that the third was like, okay, fine.
what's the
Clearly, it's not-
worldwide?
clearly where these guys might go, there might be higher level threats. So let me rather get Kakashi there. Because I mean, he could have asked another team to take care of this mission, but I think he specifically chose Team 7 because he knew the stakes about this mission, like the possible stakes, if that makes sense.
I don't think so.
No, I
I
think
think
what happened is that like I mean the
Naruto
third
was
party
complaining about the D missions, and
Yeah.
then they gave him C mission. It wasn't really. There
You
was
don't
no
think it was-
foreshadowing that he could know that there was something deeper. I
Not
don't
that,
remember
like,
any
yeah,
foreshadowing.
like I mean, unless because I mean, the third is a wise dude, so maybe he even saw through Tazuna, maybe I don't know. But at the same
more we talk
time,
about it, the more we talk about this, the more I see the parallels between this and Avatar: The Last Airbender. When we were breaking it down, we started realizing that no, man, Uncle Iroh knew certain things all along. Like if that makes sense, it's
yeah,
like
I mean, it's not impossible. Like the third could have
Yeah.
just this guy is lying, but he looks desperate. We are the Hidden Leaf Village, and I'm sure Kakashi can handle it. Maybe.
And remember, basically, Hidden Leaf is basically the CIA. So they get information from everywhere. So they might have known, like, hey, man, where these guys are going, there's been an uprising that's been happening.
Right.
So
But also, it
let's
makes
just
you
be,
wonder. I think there was a video on YouTube that was explaining like how this whole Hokage system is flawed, like how this leadership thing is flawed. Because, dog, are you telling me that you train all those years, get up all those ranks for paperwork? Shouldn't there be like department of something that handles?
Department
No, I
of
mean there is departments, but the thing is also it needs Hokage approval. The Hokage don't read the papers; they just have to stamp the papers.
Yeah.
The papers never finish.
Oh no, that makes sense.
But that still goes to it's too much paper. Like I understand there's a lot of moving parts happening, but it's just too much paper.
Yeah,
No, but I'm
like-
saying like that's
like
why
a-
something like the Shadow Clone Jutsu is perfect.
Yes.
Because then you can just have 4 of you stamping the papers at the time and get out of there. But the thing is, it's not that they like Minato Sensei when he was Hokage, he was very particular. He read through the things.
Right.
But usually by the time it gets to the Hokage, it just needs their approval. Like they have somebody like the assistant to be like, we've gone through all of this, we've seen what it is, we think it's
all in
fine.
order.
All we just need you to do is just to stamp the paper.
Well,
But
it kind of sounds like what's happening in our country anyway. Where ministers like bring certain things forth and whatever, and then once this bill is signed off by the president, then it's law or something
Yeah.
like that.
That's the basic idea. Like they don't actually sit and read through those papers because, like Tsunade used to fall asleep in her office and nobody asked any questions. But anyway,
Who's
we
gonna
jumped.
ask any questions of that crazy woman?
The only one I think is that lady with the pig. I forgot her name.
Mifu. No, why did I want to say Mifu?
No,
That's the wrong
Shuzune.
character. Shizune.
Shuzune.
Shizune, yeah.
But anyway, yeah. So they go on
Yeah.
this mission.
That pig worked harder than Tsunade.
Tonton.
Tonton put it work, guys. Like Tonton put it work, man. Tsunade was sleeping, drinking sake in the office, bro.
Anyway,
Yeah. So they go on
they
the
go on
mission.
the-
Mhm.
they
I
go on
think
the
this
mission.
is when we get exposed to Kagashi's dogs. I think because he uses them for tracking.
No, not here. No, wait. Maybe it's here. Maybe because how I remember it is that they encounter Zabuza the first time in
Right.
the forest,
Yes.
and like I think Kakashi like bodies two random ninja or whatever.
Yeah,
And
because he sends them before time, and then he did like a what's that clone thing? Is it transformation jutsu?
I
Where
think
where it's sort of like Kagebushin, but it's not really Kagebushin. And then they sliced him up only to find out that it's not real. It's not the real Kakashi.
oh no, substitution.
Substitution jutsu. Sorry, yes. I think he
Yeah.
did a substitution, and then that's when he bodied those two guys.
Yeah.
Were they
And,
working for Zabuza, those guys?
yeah, they were. They were. I think Kakashi killed them.
Yeah, yeah. But
Hey man, them ninjas don't play, man.
what did Zabuza want from them again?
No, he wanted to kill the bridge guy. Remember, Zabuza was hired by Gato, so
Yeah,
we'll get to it. But he was hired by Gato, the thug dude, to
yeah.
make sure this bridge never gets constructed ever. And
Why did you want
Zabuza
the?
took
Why did
no
you want?
because remember when Tazuna was telling them on the boat. So after that whole thing, and basically Kakashi's just like, "You lied to us.
What's
Like
up?
this is not a C rank mission. What's going on?"
Right.
Tazuna breaks it down to tell him that the like they're controlling the fishing ports
Mhm.
because basically once the bridge is built and they have access to the land, Gato can't exploit them anymore for their money
Okay.
because he was like the connect between the land and the sea. So
Ah,
basically, Gato was like exploiting the entire town to make sure they keep paying him.
Also
okay.
so that he can give them the fish or whatever.
Yeah, he can give them basically what they need from the mainland or whatever because they were a fishing town. So they were like like he basically turned that whole island into a prison.
Oh, okay.
And a factory.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the old man, I think he was just doing this sort of his will or some goodwill or something. It's not like
No. Like basically, because he lived there and he had his whole family there. He was like, "I'm building this bridge because we need it. Otherwise, we're not gonna survive." Like
yes.
when they went through the town, you can see people were starving because
Hey,
Gato was not even giving people like the things that they needed to survive on the island.
yeah.
Yeah, I was
So
also wasn't giving them the full quota. So you say you sell a fish, you're supposed to get 10 rand. He'd give you like 5 rand. Sometimes he won't give you type of
yeah,
vibes.
yeah.
Yeah, no, that's messed up. And then I think we also get introduced to okay, maybe I'm skipping because we meet Zabuza before we meet his sidekick?
Haku.
Yes, we meet Zabuza before we meet
You
Haku
meet
Oh,
because, and then
Zabuza
also
attempts first, and then while they like Naruto and them are like helping with the bridge, something happened, and then he meets Haku, and then he looks like, and then he thinks he's talking to a girl.
because I think this is where Kakashi does that whole copy thing where he's mimicking exactly what
oh yeah. So basically, what happens first is that what this we get the like so we get the battle by the bridge
right.
where we see Zabuza, he uses the hidden mist thing and all of that stuff, and he basically in the fight he manages to trap what's his face, he manages to trap
Kakashi,
Kakashi.
right.
So then Naruto, like, unconventional genius style. So basically, he tries to attack Zabuza with a dog pile or whatever. Zabuza sends him flying, but then he transforms himself into a shuriken,
Oh yeah.
right? And then he has his shadow clone throw that transformed shuriken of himself to Sasuke. Sasuke picks up that this thing is not a regular shuriken, it's
Right.
something else. So
Right.
he does a jutsu called Shadow Shuriken, where it looks like there's two shuriken.
Oh yeah.
And Naruto is hiding in the shadow of the other shuriken. Basically,
Right.
he's spinning there.
No,
So
I think that's the final fight now, isn't it?
no, that's not
No,
the
no, no.
final fight. It's
That's
not
by
the
the way.
final one.
Yeah.
It's the second one because remember the
Oh,
final fight is on the bridge itself.
okay.
Mm.
Yeah. So this one, and then after that is then what's this? Zabuza manages to dodge it, and he's just like, "Ha, you missed." And then he's like, and then Naruto says something like, I think he says like, "Did I?" And then basically he's like, "Eat this," and then he throws it to Thingy, and like Zabuza is mid-air, he can't move. If he moves, the prison that he's holding Kakashi in breaks.
Yes.
So basically, he moves to catch the shadow shuriken. He moves to catch the shuriken or whatever. No, I'm saying he moves to dodge the shuriken because it makes his eye. And then
Right.
basically he uses the giant shadow shuriken because he's about to take Naruto out because Naruto is midair. And then Kakashi, like a boss, blocks all the blades with his bare arm.
Hey, dog. I think that's where we saw the necessity of having that what's this thing?
No, that thing, like, it blocked some of them, but he was blocking it bare forearm, dog. You could even see the blood and everything.
Yeah,
He was,
definitely.
and
No,
you could tell he was pissed.
Eli Naruto was bloody, bro.
You know what I'm saying? You can tell he was pissed as well. I also love that line he says to Naruto and them, which is also foreshadowing where he's like, I will not allow any of my comrades to die.
Yeah.
Because they were all scared. Because, I mean, yeah, you're 12 years old and you're fighting Zabuza Momochi in the
Dog.
You basically an E-level ninja and you fighting an S-level ninja. Like, yeah.
Yeah, but this is where I think we see his Sharingan because like his thing was down, I think.
Yeah, no, he, like, that's the thing. He takes it off, and then that's when we see Sasuke, and he's like, what? Anyway.
Yeah.
And that's when we realize that Kakashi is Mr. Worldwide, Mr. Known by everybody, Mr. Hakak, the famous, the world famous,
the man who knows 1,000 jutsus. Masashi, I wish you showed us the 1,000 jutsus. Like,
honestly, man.
Even 50 would have been cool. Like,
hey, dog,
even 10, dog. Because I feel
like that's the one time I wanted a filler where I just get to see Kakashi use all the jutsu.
But that's also how I felt about the Kudo, dog, in Bleach. Like, you're saying Kudo number 40 something. I want to see Kudo number 7, dog. Like, you guys are only showing me like 3 Kudo, like the entire series.
No, fellas, they even go Kudo number 82, and I'm like, how did we get to 82? Yeah, man.
Dude, they used Kudo number 99. So they used the Kido 99. I think it was.
Oh, Kido, yeah.
It's Kido, yeah, Kido. Sorry, they used Kido 99. I think it was the Kido captain when he used it against Aizen during the Vizard arc.
Oh yeah, because I remember the 6ix9ine dude likes using the one with the yeah. But anyway, Kishimoto, you should have showed us more stuff, man.
I'm just saying, like, we get to see some stuff. We get to see a fireball. We get to see the water vortex. But I'm just saying, come on, like, there's got to be more in
10, dog, at least.
Mr. Worldwide.
But anyway.
But yeah, no, and then Zabuza is like, oh, Kakashi Hatake of the Sharingan Eye. You're also in our bingo book. Because that was also some world building where they're showing that every nation has bingo books for specific ninja.
Yeah.
And like Kakashi was one of those guys where it's run on site. Like, you're not supposed to fight this guy.
Yeah, don't even bother, Chief. Yeah. But what happened though? How did Zabuza escape?
No, so basically what happens is that after Kakashi breaks free, he starts playing mind games with Zabuza. Right. And then that's where we get one of the dopest, longest hand sequences. I can't even remember all of it, but we just see the whoo, zoo, zoo, zoo.
This is literally all you see. This is all you see.
No.
That's all you
this
see.
One, no. This one they drew slowly. Like this one, I think this is the sequence that made Masashi Kishimoto give up on hand signs. Because when he illustrated it, it was Ich ni sanji hini tori water style, water vortex jutsu. And the thing is, like, basically, like, Kakashi was just matching Zabuza, like, every move to the point where Zabuza even thought that Kakashi was reading his mind.
Yeah. I'll be back just now.
Yeah. So then basically...
and then that's where Zabuza figures out it's actually not that he copies your jutsu, is that he actually basically kind of makes you do a jutsu that he knows.
Yeah. So
well, so you end up doing that jutsu thinking, oh yeah.
So so then after that, like, basically Kakashi defeats Zabuza, and before Kakashi can move in to do the killing blow, that's when Haku comes in with the mask and the needle. And he hits him in the pressure points or whatever, and like he has that mask thing, and Kakashi's like, and then Kakashi means that he's basically he's like their version, he's the hit and miss version of the Anbu Black Ops, and because Zabuza is a rogue ninja, we have to pick him up and take his body or whatever, because the ninja's body carries lots of secrets and all of that stuff. And then basically Naruto gets like super pissy because he's just like, he looks like he's my age. We almost died to this guy, and it took everything we had to even just put him down. But he comes in three needles, and now Zabuza's down. That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, no, that was. But Naruto was forever pissed about everything because everyone was stronger than him. Everything was cooler than he could do. So he was just forever annoyed and
except
pissed off.
Sakura. Except Sakura. I'm sorry. All she did was stand there.
Ish, you know, and I think Sakura is when you realize even with Tsunade, the only time you really get to see her shine is and even then she still takes an L is in the fight against Madara. That's the only time you
No,
really get to see.
She rocked Orochimaru.
Oh no. Oh yeah. And then she got the whole blood thingy, whatever. Got scared of the blood. Yeah, I forgot. Yo, she was beating.
No,
her.
but I mean, even after that, when she decides to stand up, there's a whole thing where her hand stops shaking, and it is uppercut, like you do uppercut,
Yo.
bitch. But
Okay,
anyway.
so that's like two. But like if you see a lot of the female characters, or just some of the characters, I think he had a lot of characters. But I think some. Okay, let me put it this way. Sakura is basically a main character, but she never really got to shine as a main character. As side characters, Tsunade shining here and there is fine. Tamari shining here and there is fine. Ten shining here and there is fine.
But Ten never shine. Let's not do that.
Hey, dog. She was using the ninja tools. When she was using the ninja tools, come on, don't hate on 10.
Most of the filler she was shining.
In the ninja war, when she was using the ninja tools,
okay, we're skipping. But yeah, I get what you're saying. I think the problem is with Sakura. I don't know. Like somebody said, Masashi Kishimoto created Sakura because there was a girl that he hated that did him dirty. I don't know. Or like he could just never get a handle on her character.
Wow.
There's a lot of theories. But
yeah,
I just think
he was also advised to
but
have.
But remember, like the other thing is, right? Sakura only becomes annoying like with those things in retrospect. At the time, I didn't really have an issue with it because I was like, yeah, Naruto's got weird things going on. Apparently, he's a demon fox. Sasuke is an Uchiha, so he's already got hex things happening or whatever. So her just standing there, I don't mind. It's the stuff that she does later where that's what gets to me. That's why it's easy to kick her when she's down, type of thing.
No, but here's the thing. Also, honestly, I never had a problem with Sakura in Ninja Scroll. I had a problem with her in Shippuden because there she was still a kid discovering herself.
Right.
Because if you, like I said, for me, Naruto wanted to be a ninja because he wanted to be Hokage. Sasuke wanted to be a ninja because he wanted to kill someone. Sakura became a ninja because
Sasuke is hot.
Sasuke is hot.
I don't think that's the reason she wanted to be a ninja, because it's not like she went to the school already knowing Sasuke. I think
no, they do Sasuke from as children.
Oh, from kindergarten, yeah.
Yeah, from kindergarten they were crushing on Sakura, on Sasuke.
But I think there was I don't think she had a real.
Yeah, she didn't have a reason. She didn't have a reason like I want to be the first ninja in the family. I want to be powerful enough to keep my family out of poverty.
The very best.
The very best.
No one ever was.
Like she had like I think that's why she always felt meandering because she never had a goal. And then when she finally found a goal, becoming a medical ninja, it kind of then she was just kind of off screen.
Yeah. But she was inspired by.
And then I don't even think the goal was the issue. I don't even think the goal was the issue. I just think that in terms of her, I'm saying in terms of her development, I just think that it gets stifled all the time. Like whenever you think she's going to grow, like Masashi just decides, nah. and then you're just like, but I don't understand why. Like, for example,
And
right?
that's why I'm saying, because there was no clear path for her, because there was no goal for her. I think she was just created just to have to be there. Maybe that's why then, because the others there was a goal
But
for
I'm saying,
them
like, what I'm
So
saying, like, you don't need. She doesn't necessarily have to have a goal. I just think she should have had character moments. Like, I
Yeah.
mean, we'll get to it, but like in the Forest of Death, when you see her cut her hair the first time, and you think, oh, Sakura's about to step
Something's
up
about to go down. Kante,
next.
Rock Lee, Ray all of a sudden comes out of nowhere.
Like if Lee
no,
wasn't there, she was
but
gone.
remember, she's still weak, but she's now putting. I'm not just gonna rely on these guys. I'm gonna
Yeah.
put up a fight.
Yeah.
So that's character development. And then afterwards, she now also starts trying. But then it just kind of ends up nowhere. You
I
get
think
what
she
I'm saying?
became I think she became more
Because
relevant when Tsunade came in and tried to take
yeah,
her wing. But I think
she has
Makoto
these
is right.
catalysts, and then they just end. Like,
Hmm.
okay, she cuts her hair off because now she's not now she's stopped gonna be all about crushes. She stopped about being cute. She was doing makeup while going on a mission. Like, dude, you're a ninja. Like fuck your unless it's for a disguise. Like, fuck your makeup. So now she was like she was focusing on being an actual ninja.
Hmm.
So that for me was a good moment. And even though her power level wasn't at the same as those guys, at least now she actually wanted to be a
But I'm
ninja.
saying,
But
like,
then it just
my
doesn't
issue
go
with her.
anywhere.
But I'm saying my issue with her, my biggest issue with her, is just it's the Sasuke thing, because we're gonna get to it. But even here, Naruto was also caught in that thing, and you were just like, you didn't know, you didn't care, you didn't say anything. Like Naruto also fought Haku, nothing.
Yeah,
That's Sasuke.
Okay.
I guess
Hmm.
I mean we're going ahead, but just taking it back to this. Sometimes when I think about it, the more we talk about it, the more I realize I don't see why Naruto was into her in the first place. Like,
No, he crushed on her for the same reason she crushed on Sasuke. It was the same thing.
just looks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Just
he just
looks.
thought that Sakura looked pretty.
Okay.
I mean, like we'll get to it in Shippuden, but I think he realizes very early on. He's just like, oh. And then I think when he sees Hinata first time in Shippuden, he's like, hello, what happened here?
Hey.
You know what's the weirdest thing about all of this? He never said anything about Ino, dog. For me, I always felt like Ino was like the girl in class. Like, you know that when there's like that
Yeah,
hot
Ino
chick in
was
class.
fine, but I don't know. I think maybe he's got a thing for foreheads. I don't know.
Don't you dare talk about him.
Oh, I think he just doesn't have a thing with ladies with blonde hair because he calls Tsunade Granny Tsunade. You know what I mean?
And
Like,
I was like, how are you calling somebody that fine granny? Like,
you know what I mean?
when I saw Tsunade, I was like,
No, but remember, Jiara told him the real age.
Mm.
So he saw like this young lady, and then he found out her
yeah,
real
but I'm
age.
just saying, if
So
I was 12 and I saw Tsunade Sama, I would be in awe. There's
Yep.
no way I'd be calling her Bachan.
No, same here, bro. But anyway, where were we?
Anyway.
Vortex, the water vortex, right?
Yeah. Water vortex. Then thingy comes
Aku
in.
comes
Aku
through.
comes through, simulates death for Zabuza, and then basically we learn that the Sharingan takes a lot of stamina, so they have to carry Kakashi to this place. We
Right.
get some backstory on what's his name. I swore I had it now somewhere.
The old man.
Yeah, we get to learn about Gato and the old man and all of that stuff, and Tazuna, and basically there's a guy that he steps in to be, because then there's another kid. His name is Inari. Inari's the grandson of Tazuna, and he
Yeah.
lost his dad earlier or whatever. So this guy named Kaiser steps in.
That
I'm
kid,
I'm kind of running through it.
I thought that kid was gonna be someone we're gonna see in Shippuden. We've never seen that kid.
No,
ever.
we see him. We see him in Shippuden.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
When they're rebuilding the
when they're rebuilding the village.
Yeah, he comes through to help Naruto and then rebuild the village.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah,
I'm
and we
not.
get to see that he's a bit grown up and he got a lot taller and all of that stuff.
Oh, shout out. Okay.
Oh, also, I forgot when Haku goes away with the body, Kakashi is like something's wrong because an Anbu chase squad, it's more than one person. But how come it was just Haku?
No, also they also dismantle the body right then and there on the spot. They don't take it.
Yeah.
They
So
don't take off with it.
So then Kakashi realized that something is wrong.
No, yeah, he basically tells everybody that that guy's probably working with Zabuza. Zabuza's probably alive. We need to start training.
I think that's when he's training them chakra control.
Yeah, and this is when you get to see that Sakura was supposed to have potential because she masters the training long before Sasuke and Naruto do.
I think she was supposed to be the Hermione of the group, dog. I genuinely think she was supposed to be the Hermione, the smart one, who doesn't fight much.
Yeah,
but
who always figures out.
Sort of like a female version of Shikamaru. That's what the impression that I got.
She's as smart as Shikamaru, but she doesn't have the same strategical acumen. And also because she's distracted by her crush, and she's hella annoying to Naruto, or like as a viewer, you're just like,
no, she's mean. She's not annoying. She's mean.
Yeah, and I think like she's mean, and it annoys you as a viewer because it's like it's one thing to reject a dude, but I don't understand why you have to keep kicking him while he's down.
And I feel like I think she just subconsciously just thought there are like 3 guys here that can protect me. I think that's why she was not so combat focused.
Yeah, so basically they do the training in the land of in the thing. Naruto and Sasuke start bonding because they're both so stubborn and all of that stuff, I guess. Like that training, and like they ended up going so long that it became a bonding exercise.
Yeah, because they did it all night long, no?
Yeah. Don't say it like that.
All night long.
All night.
Oh Lord. Anyway, yeah. So then, after that, what's this? We get to see Inari. Inari is hella upset, and he's talking about how there's no such thing as heroes. Naruto blows up at Inari and tells Inari to stop being a big baby about it. And everybody's like, yo, why are you being so harsh to the kid or whatever? And then they tell him Naruto's backstory, and they're like, yeah, he had it worse.
This is where he used to talk about his
the
ninja
violence.
way. This is my ninja way, this and that. Where were you?
Yeah. And then we get to see the backstory on Kaiser, how Kaiser was helping the village and, helping the village come back. And then Gato got his hands on Kaiser. And this is when I knew as a kid, I was like, oh, so this is, because that's, wow. They beat his hands until they were purple and they cut them off and drowned him.
Damn, that's what they did?
Yeah, no, like they strung him up like Jesus and then basically beat his arms until they turned purple or whatever because they were like the symbols of the strength of the village. Because Kaiser used to say, like, if you have 2 strong arms, you can do anything. And Gato was like, really?
Let's see about that.
That was messed up, though.
No, hey, traumatizing, dog. Like, the first time I saw it, I was like, somebody's got to stop this nigga. What is happening?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, those first volumes of Naruto were just like crazy dog, bro.
Yeah.
But it worked somehow.
Yeah, and then after we get the backstory on Kaiser and all of that stuff, then what's this? I believe what's this? Like, I'm trying to understand. Like, for some reason, I can't remember exactly why, but Kakashi and Sakura and Sasuke, they go to the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
I think maybe Naruto overslept or something. I don't know exactly what happened. I can't remember.
Wasn't he meant to protect that kid? I don't remember.
No. Like, he didn't stay behind on purpose.
Like I said, there was a let's call it a plot reason that he was not with them, and then that's where he meets Haku.
Right. And then when he goes back to the house,
and then basically Haku like teaches him that if you want to be strong, have someone you want to protect.
type
Because
thing. Yeah.
having someone you want to protect will increase your strength.
You
type
are
of
my
vibe.
friend.
Is that when we get like Haku's backstory as well?
No, we don't get Haku's backstory there.
No,
Haku's backstory comes in a little bit later. So what happens is I forget why Naruto stayed back. I can't remember exactly why, but basically Naruto stays back. Gato starts like Inari starts trying to round up people in the village to fight Gato, and then as he's trying to do that, there's these two guys that come up that are part of Gato's crew, and they want to kill Inari or whatever. And it's like, yo, Wilden. And then Naruto, that's when we get the whole thing. A hero always shows up late because he basically after his
with the
talk
kick.
with after his talk with Haku or whatever, he figures out that there's people trying to attack the village, and he goes back and he helps Inari. And then after he helps Inari, then he's like, okay, I gotta go help my team or whatever. And then Inari's like, all right, cool. And then Inari keeps trying to round people up in the village or whatever to go and fight Gato on the bridge. So we get to the bridge fight, and then that's when we get Sasuke versus Haku. And basically, Sasuke, using the training, Sasuke is matching Haku's speed.
Yes. I just want to say something quickly before we continue. I feel like Oda and Kishimoto were reading each other's stuff because One Piece, the first volume, the whole Baji introduction, it happened at the village. And there was like a whole chief village. They were calling people out in the village saying, yo, come through. I'm like, yeah, man, you guys are copying each other's work. I don't know who copied whose work.
Who's who in the zoo?
Yeah.
Dog, I mean, maybe they were in the same apartment complex. Hey, maybe the same rent was due. You don't know.
Yeah, so straight up. But yeah,
And then that's where we get introduced to Sasuke's Sharingan.
yes.
Because Haku hits him with the ice prison and all of that stuff, and then Sasuke is basically like, I can see, and all of that stuff, and then he's doing that again. Sakura Manji formation, just stand next to Tazuna.
I'll protect him. With a kunai in her hand.
Yeah.
And I think that's when Kakashi releases the dogs, or am I rushing?
No. So what happens is that now Zabuza had figured out how Kakashi's Sharingan works.
Right.
And he was like, as long as I don't look at you, you don't have any effect on me. So what we're going to do is we're basically going to hit you with this hidden mist jutsu, and then I'm just going to attack you from the mist. Right? Then while Kakashi is busy fighting thingy, that's when Naruto comes in and does the knucklehead thing where like he was supposed to attack from the outside, but he basically snuck inside into the trap.
And then Sasuke's like, what are you doing here? It's like, I came here to rescue you. It's like, dude, that's not what you were supposed to do.
I love Naruto.
That's the coolest dumbass. He's the coolest dumbass ever, man.
He's like, you idiot, you're supposed to attack it from the outside or something. And then while they're busy fighting, in there, that's when Zabuza gives the backstory of Haku. So basically, I mean, we don't get the whole backstory. We get the rest of it after that fight. But basically, what Zabuza says is that in the hidden mist, to pass as a ninja, we get one final test outside of the bell test. And that's where you have to kill your teammates.
Messed up, dog.
And that's where
they were called the
mist,
hidden blood. The blood mist village.
That's where it's got the name of the bloody mist village, because they were basically just insane, man. Like,
yeah, it's like you train with this guy, you eat together, you shower together, everything is cool, and now you have to kill each other.
Oh, and by the way, they get from the first day you get ninja training in the mist. You have this guy with you. So me and Buckmeister go to we register, and we are buddies. And for us now to pass, one of us has to die.
That's so messed up, dog.
Exactly. And you remember, you go through everything. You go through the trial, the training, the exams, everything. And then when you're done, when you think you've passed, you're like, oh, by the way, kill each other. Winner becomes a ninja.
You guys didn't read the fine print when you signed these papers, did
Yeah,
you?
dog. And that's why
By the
like
way,
Zabuza
there's
was
more.
laughing when Sakura and Sasuke and Sakura and Kakashi were just like, yeah, no, they can take care of themselves. They're teammates. And he's like, dog, I trained a killer. How cool is going to catch bodies? You
Yeah.
say you're doing this kitty ninja what
Playing
yeah,
plays.
serious. We're not playing here, chill.
That's
We
my
play
Popeye
I see the papa anymore. There's no games here.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then basically Sasuke doing something that I think people miss with this series. Because Sasuke and Naruto were friends. Yes, they argued a lot. Yes, but they were friends. Even
100%.
Sasuke, when he was doing that whole "Are you scared, scaredy cat," yada yada yada, he still saved Naruto's life from
It's
them.
just banter, man. It was just banter there. Yeah.
Like the fact that he again jumped, like he randomly throws his body in front of Naruto because he knows Naruto cannot dodge these senbon or whatever,
Yes.
and basically sacrifices himself to protect his comrade. And you want to say that, oh, Naruto and Sasuke weren't friends. Why was Naruto chasing? Like, we'll get to it, but I'm just saying this is the first instance.
I don't know if we're running out of time, back because I know you're supposed to the 11.
No,
So-
no. I mean, we can keep going. Like, we're
Sure.
almost done anyway. We're almost
Okay.
We're
done.
almost done, yeah.
Alright.
Because remember, this is the final fight now. So
Yeah. So then,
Sasuke,
yeah.
Sasuke jumps in front of the needles. Haku has this awesome bloodline thing where
Oh,
she makes
Keke Genkai, yeah.
Keke Genka, where she freezes. She's like basically an ice user.
He. People will come at
Sorry. Eish.
Yeah. I don't know what Masashi was doing with that in the first place.
No, anime has a lot of those.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm just saying for the sake of this story, like, what was the point? Like, I don't get it.
Mm.
I don't know.
I think it was to show, like, you know, how ninjas can be deceptive because Haku looks so cute and innocent. Kanti, he's this
He is like
murderer.
the deadliest, one of the deadliest ninja at the time in that universe.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
So basically, it's like, so imagine you being surrounded by like mirrors, and then Haku can jump from those mirrors, and you can't basically touch him while he's in there, and then he's just throwing these things trying to kill you. It's freaking awesome.
Yeah.
And then also we basically get that whole because technically Sasuke talk no jutsu's Naruto where he's like, don't let your dream die or whatever.
Yeah.
And then we get to see I think we get a glimpse of Itachi during that sequence when Sasuke looks like he's passing out. And like, yeah, because I think Naruto's like, why? I didn't ask you to. And he's like, my body just moved. And then he catches Sasuke before Sasuke passes out. And then Sasuke, I don't remember exactly. Maybe I'm wrong, but there might be a flash of Itachi when Sasuke is passing out. And then he tells Naruto, don't let your dream die. And then that's when we get it was up there. It's not touching Dragon Ball Z, but it was close. We get one of the craziest transformations in anime.
Yeah, because this is where the fox now starts emerging, right?
And that soundtrack went hard. Din, 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 din. Yeah. And then everybody on the battlefield starts panicking. Even Zabuza's like,
What going now?
What's with this chakra?
And then after that, Kakashi. That's when Kakashi starts panicking. He's like, "Oh Lord, I think one of the seals came off. I need to wrap this up quick. Dogs, hop, catch this nigga."
Yeah, summoning jutsu.
Yeah, that's when he summons the dogs, and basically because he let Zabuza cut him, so the dogs could smell the blood of the blade and catch him in the mist.
That is smart.
Yeah, and then we get and then Naruto unleashes Haku was that mirror thing didn't mean nothing.
Yeah.
And remember, this is now Naruto doesn't have any long range jutsus, short range jutsus. He's just got these rated E.
The original Itadori, chief.
Yes,
rated E.
And it was so and also the thing is they made Masashi did such a good job at making Naruto seem intimidating. At some point you even low key felt bad for Haku just a little bit.
Yeah. It's like, when kids are fighting and then one of them starts crying. It's over. The one who's crying is about to murk you, dog. It's over. That's basically what happened. Because I think he was even crying.
No. So he cried, and then he was like, "I'm gonna kill you."
Yeah.
And then,
Red eyes.
yeah, because Haku gave him that whole speech. It's like, "Is this the first time you've seen a comrade die in battle? It's part of being a shinobi." What? And Naruto's like, "I'm not hearing any of that, bro. Catch this feet, catch this hand, catch this, catch this chakra. I don't care.
Catch it all."
And then I think that's why, like,
the fox is just like, and Kuram at the time is just like, okay, round one, ish, got one of them out. Now I need to get another one. I can get out of here.
I think this is where Kakashi is preparing his Chidori.
Yeah, so that's when we get to see, like, and this is where people also get very confused, because at some point people can just whip out Chidoris, doesn't matter. But the first time we see it, we see a whole
Right.
and Zabuza is so impressed that he's about to die, but he still has to give us the exposition. It's like, it's so powerful. He holds the chakra in his hands. I was like, how dare say you're gonna kill somebody? You have to narrate your move even still. It's like, I know you're gonna kill me, but that looks fly, man.
Hey man, Kakashi's that dude, bro. Kakashi's that dude.
Dude, like that, like this scene. It's like Masashi just decided, no, Zabuza's not gonna be a villain anymore. I'm gonna, like, I know he's about to die, but let me just kind of like rewrite him to become like an
Yeah.
Like, yeah, man. So why are
No,
you
so
an anti-hero?
we'll get to that. I mean, so we have to talk about how basically Naruto was about to kill Haku, and then he snaps out of it or whatever, and he, like, Naruto is struggling with ninja way, because basically Haku's like, yeah, I lost, broke into, I'm useless here, so you might as well take me out the game, because there's nothing I can do here.
Right.
Naruto is struggling to do that, and then after that, Haku basically sacrifices himself to save Zabuza.
Yes, because just as Kakashi is about to make the finishing blow, then
Comes
Yeah.
in front.
yeah, Haku comes.
And that becomes another foreshadowing.
Yes, it does, actually. Yes, it does.
Because if you look at it, I think even Kakashi had like some like Inyana PTSD after he pierced thingy.
Yeah.
After he pierced Haku's chest.
Yeah, it's crazy because it's like, no, I didn't mean to kill you. I wanted to kill your daddy.
Yeah, and then we get to see the whole thing of how Kakashi starts poning Zabuza, and he even tells Zabuza, like, you will never know what true strength is, because he's still holding Haku's body as he's poning Zabuza or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then, yeah, and then I guess after that, then what's this? Yeah. So we get that fight. They it finishes up, and then what's this? Then thingy. Then that's when Gato and them come in, right? Yeah. So Zabuza already had lost use of his arms due to the dogs, and he was basically like, there's no way he can win.
Yeah.
Gato being petty because Haku threatened him before, because they were trying to touch Zabuza the other time, and Haku was just like, I'm in a bad mood, don't try me, what. So Gato being petty, he starts kicking Haku's corpse or whatever.
Kante.
And then that's when we get introduced to Talk no Jutsu. Why you? Haku lived for you. You didn't care about him at all. Threw his life away. And all for your dream. He never had a dream of his own, but he didn't care. And like,
that's when Zabuza like started running to Gato, no?
Yeah, so basically Zabuza is like, shut up. Your words cut deeper than any blade.
Yeah.
And that's when he goes off.
Haku was human, and he felt emotions, and now damn him, I feel them too, or whatever. Like, this always stuck out in my mind, and I think I'll be 80 and I'll be able to quote this scene, because the thing is, Masashi already, he did like 4 things in this particular scene, in this particular dialogue. So he set up how Naruto interacts with the ninja world.
Mhm.
This is where Naruto's Nindo is born, basically, or whatever the case is, right? And not that whole "I won't run away" because I think people forget that. But like the whole thing of that I can change what the ninja world is. It comes from this fight. It also sets up that the ninja world is so messed up that even somebody like Zabuza, at some point he was a normal person before he became this.
Right.
It also shows that like bonds and relationships are important because like Haku was important to Zabuza. Like Zabuza couldn't hide it. He couldn't pretend.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like he
Yeah.
tried to, but he couldn't hide it.
Yeah.
And then I guess the fourth thing it sets up is that it sets up that Naruto doesn't listen to nobody.
Straight up.
Kakashi tried to tell him
Crazy.
dog. Kakashi tried to tell him dog focus, and he's like, "No, I need to address this. They can wait. You talk no jutsu. You need it."
Yeah.
And that's when was also Zabuza fights with picks up the sword with his mouth
Yeah, with
and
his,
fights
he
the
was like, "Kid, hand me your kunai."
Yeah. And then he
I
kills
cried in
Gator, I
that scene.
think.
I'm not even gonna lie. The first time I saw it, I cried, and I didn't know a cartoon could make me cry. Like I've never experienced an animation making me cry ever. Like that was the first time. Because
yeah,
Dragon
that
Ball
hit,
Z,
man.
He does kill
Dragon Ball
Gator,
Z,
doesn't
you
he?
always like because Dragon Ball Z, you were like, the Dragon Balls exist or whatever. Like people can come back. Here
Yeah.
it was like it was permanent, and I was like, made me feel bad for a supervillain. I hated Zabuza the entire time.
Until this part.
Yeah.
So he does kill Gator, right?
Yeah, he gets Gator. He gets Gato. Gato gets got.
And then his men also kill him, I think.
Yeah, basically like no. So what happens is that he succumbs to his wounds, but like what's this? Zabuza basically gets stabbed like 100 times in the back before he takes Gato out,
Oh, flip.
and then he doesn't die immediately because he asks Kakashi if he could take his body towards Haku, and then he basically
Hey, that was emotional, man.
ish. Then he gives that whole speech about I wish I could go where you were going or whatever. Because basically he tells Gato like where we're going, there's all sorts of demons and things, and I'm sure I'll fit in perfectly or whatever.
Oh yeah, yeah. Still trying to die in a badass way. Like,
Yeah.
yo, dog is fine. Like, but yeah, man, guys, this is for me. There's so much, man, that we spoke about already in this. What, 2, 3 volumes? And
Yeah.
I just wanted to know, what would you rate? What are your ratings for
Wait,
this?
we gotta talk about the last scene. I think we gotta talk about the Kakashi burying Haku and Zabuza, which
Right.
was a huge sign of respect because, like, Kakashi saw that there was a person in there. Like he didn't see a person before.
Yeah, but also just making his team members realize that look, as a shinobi, you still have certain things you need to do as a shinobi, regardless of the differences that you might have with someone else.
No, but then also like this is where we get shown that the ninja world sucks. Like he was like, it's the
Yeah.
same in the Leaf. Like
Yeah.
we're no different from what they were doing here. We have missions. We're supposed to go out there and die, and that's what it is. And then
That's what it
Naruto's
is.
like, sounds whack. Time for my Nindo way.
Right,
Changing the ninja world. I don't give a damn about this.
right, right.
This is
And I
where it's
guess
born.
Naruto's
Like I
ninja
think this
way, I
is
guess,
yeah.
was just an excuse for us to remember this is shonen.
Yeah. No, but I'm saying I don't think it was an excuse to remember that this is shonen. I think it was the whole thing of Naruto felt like this sucks. Like Haku and Zabuza's story, if that's the story of the ninja world, it can't be this way.
Right.
Like when people think that Naruto is about outworking your opponent or hard work or whatever, that's an aspect of it. But this particular fight, this symbolism is what the whole series is about. It's about how you overcome the cycle of hatred in order to
Yes.
change the world into something better.
Just applying a different philosophy, having a different
Because he
perspective.
turned somebody like Zabuza, who was cold hearted, didn't care, into a crying mess at the end of it because Zabuza had something he cared about that got killed right in front of him and he couldn't do anything about it.
Right.
That's what
Dr.
this
Seuss is
series is about.
powerful, man.
It's not about the hard work, because I know everybody looks at Naruto failed Rock Lee or whatever, and we'll get to that. But like, this is what the series is about. It's
Yeah.
like the fighting and everything is dressed around this whole concept of how you're supposed to deal with the cycle of hatred. That's it. It's not about hard work is an aspect, but that's just a part of Naruto. It's not what the theme of Naruto is.
That's true. That's true. Okay, so your ratings, gents?
Oh, this one has
So-
got to be an 8 out of 10.
No, we forgot the final part. Inari
Oh.
comes with the villagers and they
Oh,
stand up
yeah,
for
yeah, yeah.
themselves because they were inspired by the great hero Naruto. So
Yeah.
Inaki finally starts believing in heroes.
Imagine, though, like after all,
And then they name the bridge the Great Naruto Bridge.
having pins on my flipping body, y'all are just gonna give this guy props? Like, yo, like I was frozen in ice. Y'all are gonna just name this thing Naruto.
Well, I mean, at the time, he was the only one that galvanized the village. Like, Sasuke didn't care about that village at all. Sasuke was there to finish a mission and go home.
Yeah. Point taken. Point
So
taken.
is that me?
No.
I think it's Buckmaster.
What's up?
Oh, there was just a hissing sound.
Oh, yeah, no, it's probably me or whatever. Anyway, yeah. So then, yeah, we gets named the Great Naruto Bridge, and yeah, I think that's everything that we've covered. Yeah.
Naruto got his mission.
But it's
Sasuke got his
Made-
Sharingan.
Sasuke's got the Sharingan. They now learned
and
chakra-
Sakura learned how to stand tough with a kunai.
No, but like this was such a strong arc. Like this was such a strong opening.
Yeah. I agree with you.
After this, I knew Naruto was gonna be something special just because of this arc alone.
100%. For me, man,
I think
it's on
that
par with,
after this arc is where you get hooked.
For me, it's on par with book 1 of Avatar: The Last Airbender. I'd give it a 9. It's really good.
No, the thing is, I knock it down specifically because like the only person who doesn't develop was Sakura, and she took up a lot of screen time. So it's just like because she's there, and like also this is set up. It's not like pure development and payoff. It's just like a lot of setup. We get some payoff, but not a lot.
Yeah.
Because the talk no jutsu thing is a thing that's special to Naruto, but it was not something that was set up. We don't get the idea that he's this guy who likes to talk people down until this arc. And then also with the nine-tailed fox transformation, it's an amazing moment, but it's not something that Naruto was training for. So it was not something that was also developed. It's a lot of setup.
Just set up.
Most of it is brilliant setup, fantastic setup, lots of fantastic character. But I have to give it an 8 for that stuff.
No, that's a fair assessment.
I agree. I agree with the 8 because also.
Yeah, me too. Now that you mention
I say this also because there comes greater chapter. If we give this an 8, then what are we gonna give those ones?
Exactly.
Yeah, because I mean,
if we give it a 9,
because I mean the tuning exams, I think is a lot better than this arc. I mean, again, this arc is amazing. It's a great arc, but I think the tuning exams, the Sasuke retrieval, like the attack on Konoha, there's a lot of stuff going on.
Crash.
Yeah,
you're right. Okay.
Yeah.
Is there anything you guys want to say before we shut it down?
it's my favorite anime of all time. I can rewatch this thing again and again and again, and I might do that tomorrow. I don't know.
I swear, if I had the time, I would. Hopefully next week I will have the time because work is gonna calm down a little bit. So until then.
You are my friend.
All right, guys. Same here. I think I just want to say I might maybe watch the recaps or maybe read the manga again. I think there's a lot of stuff that I can pick up as a writer and as an artist myself. But like the guys said, Databayo, man. Thanks, guys, for checking us out.
Believe it.
Please let us know what you guys think about this arc. Who's your favorite character? Who do you think could have been developed more? Do you guys agree with our rating? Do let us know all these things in the comments below. And thanks for King, I think it's King Sean,
Yeah.
for joining us. We hope he's going to join us next week. And shout out to Tebello, man. He couldn't join us, but hopefully he will join us next week. Yeah, so for myself, Mr. Extraordin, Zanusu Kumlambo, and Backmeister Cool, thank you guys. We'll see you next week. Cheers.
Hi.